As men, we've been taught that we should treat women like queens no matter what, believing it's the way to win them over. However, many who follow this logic often end up rejected, settling for mere friendship as a consolation prize. Why does this happen even when you do everything right? Because before treating a woman like a queen, you must demonstrate and make it clear that you are a king. Above all, being with you is an opportunity she must earn. How can you do that? Pay close attention, because today we've brought you the solution to your problems, the law of disregard, along with 3 ways to implement it to win any girl over with your attitude. If you've reached this video, it's because this information interests you, and I can assure you that you should know it. But before we begin, let's move on to the question of this video. What is the weirdest but effective method you consider for flirting? Let's get started. One of the biggest mistakes a man can make is prioritizing a woman's attention over his own. Unfortunately, this is all too common in today's society. Men often seek excessive attention from women and frequently face rejection as a result. If you're the kind of man who idealizes women, it's time to change that behavior starting today. If a woman doesn't respond to your messages, it's important not to insist and ignore her. The reason is simple: persistently trying to talk to a woman who interests you will only push her further away. When a woman realizes you're always available, you become easily accessible, diminishing your value in her eyes. No woman appreciates a man who seems desperate for attention. Women are attracted to what's rare and exclusive. People value what they can't find every day. It's a display of value, and something easily attainable loses its value, while something harder to obtain gains exclusivity. Humans are drawn to exclusivity and desire what they can't have, and women are no exception. They're attracted to what they can't control and what is difficult to get. By being a man who can't be easily influenced by women, you become a diamond. Being uncontrollable means you make your own decisions and aren't easily manipulable. If a woman takes 3 hours to respond to your message, it's your responsibility to take 6 hours to reply. If she's online but not responding to your messages, it's better to move on and find someone else. Don't waste your time or degrade yourself for attention. It's better to be an inaccessible guy. No man deserves to be treated poorly just because a woman thinks she's particularly special. It's also important to remember that, while beauty might attract, it's personality that truly conquers. Therefore, having beauty without an interesting personality is pointless. The meaning of the law of disregard is to follow the principle of treating people normally without pretending to idolize them. In today's times, where nothing is valued, using this technique can make a huge difference, whether you end up as just a good friend or she becomes madly in love with you. It's sad, but the more respect and appreciation you show someone, the more they despise you. This is more evident in narcissistic, selfish, or egocentric people, who are always present in our surroundings. The different points you need to implement for the law of disregard, making girls go crazy for you, pursue you, and desire you madly are: first, take a look at the course in the description, where you'll find different methods that will help you conquer any woman you want, whenever you want. So, don't miss this opportunity. Now, what you have to do is avoid giving too much importance to her existence. In a way, keep her away from your life. In the case of women, they end up desiring more intensely the people who pay them less attention. This makes them fall in love more strongly and desire them vehemently. Showing little insistence allows the relationship to develop naturally and organically. It allows the other person to feel more at ease because they don't feel pressured or overwhelmed by a sense of constant urgency or pursuit. This can lead to a more solid foundation for a genuine and lasting connection. When you show less insistence, it can create a sense of intrigue and curiosity in the girl. She might wonder why you're not too aggressive when pursuing her, which can pique her interest and make her want to explore the relationship further. By not showing her much importance, you demonstrate confidence and independence. It shows that you have your own life and interests, which can be an attractive quality. It also indicates that you are sure of yourself and don't desperately seek validation solely from the other person. Showing little insistence gives the girl the opportunity to reciprocate and invest in the relationship. It creates a more balanced dynamic where both parties have space to invest their time, energy, and emotions. Start creating space between the other person. Don't show complete concern, and you'll see how she will start to genuinely worry about you. If you interest her, it means that if you remain her object of desire, she will end up pursuing you. Giving space to the other person can be beneficial when developing a romantic connection. Allowing someone the freedom and space they need to breathe demonstrates respect for their individuality and personal boundaries. It implies that you understand the importance of independence and that you're not too clingy or controlling. By doing this, you give the girl the opportunity to miss your presence and appreciate the time she spends with you. Thus, she can focus on her own interests, spend time with friends and family, and maintain a healthy balance in her life. This can contribute to a sense of personal growth and fulfillment. Additionally, giving space can prevent the relationship from becoming suffocating or overwhelming. It allows both individuals to maintain their own identity and prevents the relationship from becoming overly dependent on the other. Stop being overly concerned and wait for them to be concerned about you. Follow these tips, and to shift from pursuer to pursued, you have to change your perceptions and show that you set the pace of the relationship. Responding to messages only when you want to, allow time to pass when you don't feel inclined to respond. The reactions that arise when you act with indifference are truly astonishing. Responses come quickly, and the other person remains eagerly attentive to you. Strategically delaying your responses becomes an effective tactic to capture someone's attention or weave a veil of mystery. Start implementing this method so that she eagerly anticipates your replies. By doing so, you pique her curiosity, leading her to wonder why you take so long to respond. This delay heightens her interest and desire to get to know you better. Taking your time to reply creates anticipation and excitement for the next interaction, generating a sense of impatience and anticipation in the dynamic between both of you. Delayed responses project an image of a busy and active life, making you appear more attractive and desirable. By not always being available or responding immediately, you cultivate an air of mystery that intrigues the girl, fueling her desire to discover more about you. Conclusion: remember, winning over a girl goes far beyond physical appearance. By not giving excessive attention or even rejecting her, you will consistently occupy her thoughts. This psychological power is incredibly potent, so it's crucial to learn to harness it. The strategy of ignoring a woman has a profound impact at a psychological level. Avoid the trap of constantly flattering her. Instead, treat women as equals, without elevating or demeaning them. This way, they will begin to genuinely respect you. Placing a woman on a pedestal conveys the message that you are subservient and she is superior. In other words, don't treat her as if she were a celebrity, or she will see you as just another admirer. Adopt the mindset of a high-value man, act like a champion, and you will achieve success in your relationships. The key lies in mastering the art of balance in your interactions. While it's crucial to maintain an air of mystery and independence, it's equally important to be genuine and respectful. Authenticity forms the foundation of any meaningful connection. By being true to yourself and valuing your worth, you project confidence. Confident individuals naturally draw others in. Remember, the goal isn't to play games or manipulate emotions, but to establish a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. Don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications so you won't miss any new videos. Until next time.